Brilliance Audio presents Watch by Keith Buckley. Performed by Will Damron. The negative image of certainty isn't uncertainty. It is hopelessness. John goes back to his bedroom and pulls on a thick, stiff pair of wool socks he pieces together off the floor, and the crumbled Woolwich plaid flannel shirt he has worn every day for months. He walks through the kitchen, careful to not step on any broken glass, and once in the back hallway, he finds his insulated black leather thermalite boots in the garage for some reason, his faded black denim Levi jacket with a fake shearling collar on the floor, and his black winter hat stuffed in the mail slot. He is relieved to find the keys already in the jacket pocket, since he cannot for the life of him remember coming home. John grabs the sunglasses he finds hanging from the plastic blinds on the back window, steps out onto the back porch, and locks the door behind him. It is snowing very hard. The sky is the same color as the air around him, a ceaseless gray hovering immovable over his exits. It is impossible for John to tell exactly where above him the sun is, but he squints into the sky, as though he might be able to determine how much snow was up there, still left to fall. He either doesn't see anything, or sees that it is infinite. Either way, John is not discouraged. He likes the snow, feels he belongs to it, in it. John cannot bring himself to drive the car anymore, which he is especially thankful for today, because without a clock radio, he won't have to again face the minutes that are simultaneously building him into useless configurations and erasing him completely. He makes his way down the driveway, but when he reaches the end of it, he notices something across the street. She is barely visible, as usual, trudging along, her feet never leaving the ground, just shuffling on top of it, making long, thin trails on the sidewalk that eventually alight behind her as the wind pushes them into new clouds. The woman in white, local legend, bundled from head to toe. Her white snow boots go up past her ankles, into which she's stuffed the ends of her white polyester snow pants. She wears her puffy white parka with white fur trim around the hood and over her mouth and nose a white scarf. A pair of white ski goggles covers her eyes. She carries in her white gloves 3 or 4 white plastic shopping bags full of what some people believe to be gauze and Kleenex and cotton swabs, but that has never been confirmed. As ever, the bags hang from her left hand, which is perpetually overlapped at her navel by her right, as if she were solemnly paying her respects to something. Had she been able to stand upright, John guessed that she would have been about 5 feet tall, but not only was she always only in the distance, her spine was curved dramatically and set back a bit atop 2 very straight legs that never noticeably bent at the knees, giving her the appearance of a question mark or a sickle. No one has ever spoken to her, nor has she made any attempt to speak to anyone else, and she never faced any direction but straight ahead. She walks alone, always forward, and only in the winter. No apparent origin, no foreseeable destination. As John stands, with his fists balled up and thrust deep into his pockets, the woman in white suddenly comes to a halt. John stops with her, cigarette dangling from his dry bottom lip, ears ringing in the horrible pitch of nervous machines. Without acknowledging his presence, and possibly even oblivious to it, she turns slowly and shambles off down the street from where she came until she is out of sight, fully submerged in an ocean of hard snow. John throws his cigarette onto the ground and stamps it out. Then he, too, enters the storm's depths.